A couple of years ago, I was attending a global leadership summit in Kloof in South Africa, and there was a video clip that was played back by an author by the name of John Dixon, and he had done a lot of archaeological research into various leaders around the world and throughout history, and he had seen that one of the primary things that had come out of the leadership traits of these leaders who built huge empires was humility. And humility was the study of a book that he then wrote called Humilitas. And that book had a huge impact on me. I'm going to share with you 3 key points that John brings to the table for us, because I, like John, believe that humility is one of the greatest leadership traits that we can bring. I'm not talking about sort of a false humility where we try to just sound like we're not proud. I'm talking about an honest humility. I'm talking about something that keeps us in check all the time. And I like what John says. And the first thing that he says is that humility is common sense. What often happens is that people who are successful suddenly believe that they're the know-all in every area of life. That because they've been successful in one space, they can be successful in another. So someone who's built their business suddenly feels that they have all the information necessary to make good financial decisions isn't necessarily true. And humility is common sense in this space, that there are experts. The more you become an expert in something, it should show you that there's more to know. And therefore, in any other field, that experts in those fields should know more than you on the subject matter. And so it makes sense that we would approach experts, we would approach mentors, we would approach help, we would approach our team, our employees, our companions in a way that is humble, because the chances are very good that they are higher level experts than we are. The second thing is to understand that humility is attractive. Nobody ever walked out of a social function and saying, "Oh, I can't handle that guy, he's so humble." It's generally the proud and the arrogant that get the bad rap at these functions. And so humility creates a space where we become more approachable as individuals, we become more likable as people, and it creates a space in which we can get more done in. The final thing is that humility is generative. And this is something that I really like, that I think we miss so often, is that a humble attitude is the attitude that pushes us to know that we don't know everything, and therefore to start to ask the right questions to help us grow. So it's those 3 things. Humility is common sense, it's beautiful and attractive, and it's generative. So it's those 3 things. Humility is common sense, attractive, and generative. And these are 3 key core reasons why I believe that humility is a great leadership asset and is something that we should all be actively trying to do what we can to be more humble.